Well, I've gone and bought myself a petrol pressure washer, a McAllister 180 bar, which is over 2000 psi. I've got some metal garden furniture to paint, and it's full of green algae and there's paint flaking off, and I was beginning to wash it down, and then I was thinking, I've got to wash it down, then I've got to scrape all the loose paint off. So I thought there must be an easier way around this. Pressure washer. Let's have a look. Finally, I've got it together. Right, so what I've done so far, obviously I've put it together. I've put some oil in it and I've put some petrol in it. Before we go any further, it's all about safety. One major thing about safety, just don't let an idiot near it. That's your major one. Let's just have a look at the front of that there. So you've got quite a few symbols going on here. The bottom one, don't cover it in water, no smoking near it, no matches near it, and don't use it in the rain. That's obviously telling you the pressure. Wear a mask, wear some boots, wear some gloves. Caution, because it's hot, it's an engine. Eye protection, ear protection. Don't swallow anything. Yeah, well, I'm not sure about that one, but you're not going to be swallowing out. Keep other persons away from you when you're operating the machinery, unless they're wearing all this protective gear. So nobody's allowed near you when you're using it. So that's just a cautionary sign. Read the manual. Major one. Let's have a look at the manual. So I'm looking at the manual. You've got safety warnings, basically saying people with reduced physical, sensory and mental capabilities or lack of experience and knowledge can actually use this machine as long as they've been supervised in how it works and understand the hazards involved. So, like I say, it's a dangerous machine. This is, it'll blow a hole in your skin. Loads of warnings. I mean, there's 2 or 3 pages of warnings, what not to do and what to do. And then there's the training, you know, read the instructions carefully, be familiar with the controls and the proper use of the product. Never allow children or people unfamiliar with these instructions to use this product. So, you know, there you go. Anyway, safety instructions. So that's what I've got. I've got a face guard, ear protection, gloves, eye protection. I wear glasses anyway, so once I've got this in, it's not too bad. That's like a mesh protector. And I've already got my boots on. So we're near enough ready now. So all it needs now is connecting up to the water main and then purging, which means turning your water on, opening the lance and allowing the water to come through the machine. That's before you start it. Then you've got to attach this underneath into some detergent, but because I'm only jet washing some chairs, I'm not going to use a detergent. I'm just going to feed it into a fresh bucket of water, so at least it's sucking in something. So I'll set that up and we can have a look. So making sure wherever you put it, it's on level ground. That's on a flag there. So the water connection's under there. So connect your water and turn that on. I think I'll have to see if I can fix that connection. It might stop once the pressure starts, but going to see if I can fix that. It just needed tightening, so I'll try again. Sorted. So once you've done that, you need to press your lance. So that's just purging any air in the system. So when it's turned on, it's ready to go. That'll do. This other end is what goes in your detergent. And because I'm putting it in just in a bucket of water, I'm going to weight it down with a spanner so it pulls it down to the bottom, because it was floating on the top before. There you go. Right then, we're ready to start her up. So cold start, you would use the choke, but I don't think there's going to be any need for the choke. The starting instructions are in the manual. Obviously you've got a cold start where you need the choke closed, and then you've got the warm start which you need the choke open. So, and stopping it, you close the choke and you press the stop button till it stops. Turn off the water and then release the pressure. So let's go and start her up. That is the choke lever. Push it in for a cold start and open it for a warm start. This button is always on, well sorry, it's always in the on position. When you come to turn it off, you have to press it so it's down and keep your finger on it till the engine cuts out. And then you have to release the trigger to let the pressure out of the hose. Alright, let's try and start her. These are the actual attachments for the end of the lance. So looking at the different symbols, I'm going to go for the yellow one. That's possibly too thin of a jet. So start with the yellow one and see what happens. So I've just been testing it out and I've actually changed to the red nozzle. Make sure they're connected. They're very easy to do. You have to push that top bit up and then that will come out. So to push it in, you have to pull that up, connect it, make sure it clicks in place and then release it. And it is really powerful. You can see how much paint that's taking off. It's right down to the bare metal, that. Unbelievable it is, really. It's going to save a lot of work. A lot of it is just peeling off. It's not very good. The adhesion of that on there, it's not that good at all. Right, I'll show you some of that. Yeah, it's doing really well, that. Well worth buying that. you know, what doesn't come off is going to stay on. That's the key. It saves a lot of sanding, a lot of messing about. So yeah, I'm going to get these cleaned off, and I'm actually going to spray them this time, so you'll be able to see the spray involved in the process. Right then, that's one done. Quick before and after. That's before, and that's after. It's done really well, it really has. It's surprised me. It's going to save a lot of trouble, that is. What was coming off has come off. So I'll let that dry now, and that's on for its next process, but well worth it.